everybody. It's Lucas Gillis again. We are back here on the channel, just chatting tonight. I think tonight I'm going to talk about what are you getting your significant other for Christmas. I can't say it on here because she might watch it, and I know she could probably hear me in the other room. So, what should you get them, just going off of tomorrow starts Amazon deals. And last weekend was Walmart deals and stuff like that. And I've just been looking at a whole bunch of stuff. I know we have talked between me and her. I brought up that I wanted a new dresser for this room. We currently have two separate dressers in here. One came with the house. The other one was a free one from a lady I used to work with at a car dealership. She messaged me before she was moving down towards St. Louis and was like, hey, I have all this stuff over here to give away for free if you want it. I was like, well, absolutely. At the time, I didn't have a whole lot in this house when I had just moved in here back in 2020. So she gave me a 3-drawer dresser. Got one of those free, and then I got this 5-drawer dresser. Well, I guess it's only 4. One's a big one, big drawer. So I just think it's ugly. It's tacky. So I just want one nice big one for the both of us in here. Probably like 8 drawers. I'm going to look on Amazon to get one of those. Hopefully tomorrow has a pretty good deal. I know that I have bought my fiance's cousin's kids. 2 of them I've already bought gifts off Amazon a couple weeks ago. They had a really good deal on these race cars, remote race cars. So I got 2 of them that because I knew if I got the boy one, the youngest girl would want to do whatever fun thing there is. So I went ahead and got 2 of those. It's just the oldest girl, I think she's in 7th grade. And I kind of want to lean more towards a camera because I don't know, I just felt like whenever I was that age, like people were wanting to take pictures and hang them all over their wall and stuff like that. Like we got some pictures in here and need to redo them and stuff like that, but I know it's a different view, and that's just because I'm using my actual camera now, so hopefully it is a more wider view when people are watching my videos. So I'm going to look for a camera tomorrow, Polaroid. We're going to get my son a DVD player for the car just because he's at the age where he wants to constantly watch something. He does still fall asleep in the car often if it's a long ride or something like that. But I think we're going to do that, that's for sure. I already got him a Tony's box. I got that from Target actually. So, I don't know. I can actually pull out my phone, I guess, when I'm doing this and look at some of the deals on Amazon right now. Or what they're supposed to be. I'm really into Lorcana right now, which is kind of like Pokemon cards, but more Disney. We might have talked about this already. So that's something, I'm looking for. Hopefully it goes under $100 and it's like, okay, I'll get a big booster box of this. I don't know, things that I've been trying to search. I looked up carnival games yesterday, actually, on Amazon because I fell asleep and was watching in my retro room yesterday, which is just an old room of, stuff I wanted as a kid. Now that I'm an adult, I went ahead and bought it, and I have a lot of video game systems in there. But I was watching these people, I forgot what their names, something always winning or something like that, going around doing carnival games. They would go to amusement parks, and that's what their channel's all about, is going to amusement parks. So that was pretty cool, to be honest with you. Like, I like that a whole lot. I'm looking through here and there's nothing. I think I can think of a couple of things. I like watching carnival games. Like, they're fun. I want to play. It makes me want to play carnival games. But another thing that we're going to get my son for Christmas for sure is soccer nets. Because now that he knows how to kick the ball, when we're outside, he wants to kick the ball constantly. So, a couple years when he's 3 or 4, he's might play soccer, and that'll be cool. I'm trying to stick on the Amazon topic, but I really don't know until I see something, like maybe cameras for outside of the house. That's something I've always looked into. A solar, not a generator, but maybe I don't know, pack that runs off solar, just in case the power goes out for a while, I can still charge my phone. That's something I've always looked at. A jump pack for my car, or for either one of our cars, because it's been multiple times in my life that I've had a dead battery, and that's been an issue. I could go down to my work, and I've thought of that, and you'll see a glare in my glasses. It's where I have my computer at. The light is coming off that, going into my glasses, so I apologize. I mean, if I take them off, you can see me a lot better, but I don't know, it's just annoying to see blurry, and yeah, I apologize. But yeah, like I was saying, I could just go down to my work and get a jump pack, because I work here in town and we have a jump pack, so I know because I went and purchased it myself from Napa, and that would definitely help. But I don't know, if I see a good deal for one, I might jump on it. When Walmart was doing theirs, I did see an air fryer that I potentially wanted, because I thought it was a really good deal at $39.99. It looked like a great air fryer, but then I look back and I'm like, I already got an air fryer. Why do, if it's something that I already have, why do I need another one? Except for the dresser. The dresser, huge upgrade. I am ready to make that. Like, I got a king size bed right back there, and I got this. I mean, it's kind of a nice desk. I've tore it apart a few times to move it, and it's never really went back the same. I got a nice computer. I got 2 monitors right here, microphone underneath the camera. I got actually 4 cameras, and one of them's plugged in. Some Pokemon cards over here. Like, what do I really need? And I'm not saying I gotta buy everything now, but I'm kind of excited that they're starting their Black Friday early. I don't know what I would want in store, because I don't know. We've been in Walmart to see what they have. And if you go out to where they have the Christmas tree stuff out in the lawn and garden, that's where they pile up all their Black Friday stuff. We've been in Target. They do have some stuff down the middle of the aisle. She's been in Burlington more recently than me, which we might actually go this weekend, since I'm off Saturday and Sunday. Probably going to Burlington on Saturday. I would like to go there. I've been on a big Golden Corral kick lately, so definitely might have to get some Golden Corral before we head back to town. I don't know. And I guess we could go in Hobby Lobby too, because it's not open on Sundays when I normally have it off. So Hobby Lobby, we need to look for something for her mom, which she told me it was a Matthew McConaughey book, and then maybe some kind of candle she might want. I forgot what it was. And then Fifth Avenue. Her mom likes Fifth Avenue perfume. My mom, see, I don't know what to get her. She told me she wanted underwear. I'm like, I'm not getting you underwear. That's not happening. I'm a 36-year-old man. I'm not buying my 66-year-old mother underwear for Christmas. That's no, thank you. I bought you shorts for your birthday. That's what you asked for, then be happy that's what you got, because I'm not that person. If I buy a gift, it's going to be a gift. I don't want it to be clothes related and or underwear for my mother. But I really don't know what to get her. Like, she never wants anything. She likes pictures a lot, but I've done that too many times. I think that I really just don't know what it could be. It's tough. Tough decision. I don't go down there often to see her to know what's in the house because she lives about an hour away from us in the town I grew up in, and in the house that I grew up in, which is not, it's not the same house as it used to be. I don't even know how much it's worth, but it ain't worth nothing, I can tell you that. Very small town and an old rickety house. So we're gonna get her cousin's kid something, the parents. Probably end up getting her dad something. I think the last couple years we've just got him like cheesy signs to put on your wall because he's like into Clint Eastwood. Got him that. God, there's another guy. I don't know the other guy, but old Western guy. He was into him too. God, why can I not think of that dude's name? And so I don't know what we're gonna get him. Our brother, we might get him something. My brother, and then my nephew, uh, get him something too. Last year, I feel like I got him wrestling action figures, but I don't know. I don't even know what he's into. I don't see him that often, and he also lives about an hour and 20 minutes away from me, so I don't get down there very often to see him. But I just like Christmas. I like to go all out. We put the tree up the other day. I think we put the tree up yesterday. And I did it. So we got that. She helped me with the lights because I'm just retarded and I don't know. Should have done what she told me in the beginning. Might be going to Thanksgiving at my brother's next week. He's really wanting me to come down, and I want to come down. I'm not opposed to it. If I told him if we go down there though, like I have anxiety, and I've talked about it before on here. I want to go down there. I want to eat. I want to come home. You know, I don't want to mess around and stay there forever. Wait for it to get dark because a lot of the roads we're coming back on, the back roads, the deers are going to be going bananas and just stuff like that. What else? What would we do if we went into Springfield? I always like to leave Springfield by like 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be in town very long, so not a lot of things are open whenever we go into town. So I think that Burlington's are for sure. Hobby Lobby. I always like to go into Target because, like I said, I like Pokemon. So just see if I can get a couple packs there. We always do go into Meijer. I don't think there's anything we would need from Menards. It's out there. We've stopped there a few times. I recently did get all our air filters for our furnace, so I don't need to worry about anything like that. What else is in the area? I'd like to stay around to get a Penn Station sub. You know, I was saying that I like Golden Corral, which I really do, but man, it's been a while since I've had one of them, and they smack sometimes. That's the good stuff. What else? I'm just trying to think what's all there. I haven't been in the mall in a long time. I like to go in the mall. We used to go in the photo booth when me and Kayla got together quite often. Actually, there's a couple of them over here on that. of us being in the photo booth. I think we've been to 3 of them, maybe 4, but definitely 3 of them. And we always just try to do something funny when we're in there. And now that we got our son, we've never taken pictures in a photo booth with him, so that's something to do. I like to go into the mall because they have a sports, oh crap, like a sports store, memorabilia, and that's not even memorabilia. Like, it's where I got my water container that I drink out of. I can't even think of what it's called right now. Like, when I'm trying to explain something to somebody, it's just drawing a blank. Like, flip the lid and take a drink of the water, and that's what it is. But I need a new one because it broke already. The handle did. I've had it for 2 years, and that is something that I like a lot. I have mentioned to my fiance that I do want Snoozies, because I've had the same Snoozies for about 4 years now, and they are rode hard and put away wet, I guess is the best way to say it. Not, the Snoozies are just like slippers, but they're soft on the bottom, and you just wear them around the house. So I like that a lot. I just need some new ones. What else is in the mall? Spencer's, haven't been in there in a while. Hot Topic. I don't know about Hot Topic, if I even would want to go in there. Build-A-Bear Workshop. I have been wanting to go in there for a while, just to build them something. I haven't been in the food court in a long time, because every time I go in there, nothing seems appealing. I remember when I was younger, we went in there, every year we'd come up for a Christmas band concert up to Springfield Mall, and I would always get like a giant slice of pizza. Like, you go in there and there was a pizza joint in the food court, and it was a giant slice of pizza. Journeys is a store that I like to go into that I actually haven't been in a long time. I found my Riddler Chuck Taylors there, and they were awesome. And I hope to walk in there and see just something else that I would want like that. I used to have these shoes that I got in the mall, and I feel like it's when I moved up here. I don't think I lived in Root House at the time. I think I had finally lived up here. I might have lived in Root House. I'm not sure. But they were Supras. They were called Supra, and they were green, and they were awesome. And I remember I paid $110 for them in the mall. And I have no idea where I would have came up with the money from whenever I was fresh out of high school. Like, wasn't going to college or anything. For the first year, I'd end up going to college down at Lewis and Clark Community College in Godfrey, Illinois. I went there for 2 years. I need about 6 more credits to get my associate's degree if I were to go back, but I make enough money that I don't really need to go back to maybe make $10,000 more a year. It's just not worth it. I mean, it is worth it, but I'm not going to change my job, so I'm okay with what I do. God, we went from talking to shoes to going to college. I don't know how I always change the subject, but somehow I figure out how to do that. I think that, I don't know where else we would go in town. Like, maybe Walmart, but I like to go in the 6th Street Walmart, because the Walmart on the west side of Springfield is just not, it's not as big, I guess. It's not a super center. Like, the Walmart on 6th Street is humongous, and the other one, it's just small. Oh, and you can tell from the checkout, it's just smaller than the other one. So I might avoid doing that. But I'm really excited for these Amazon deals tomorrow. Sam's Club's probably a place we won't go into, just because we were in there the other day, and I don't know. She went in not too long ago and got Pokemon cards for me, so no real need to go in Sam's Club. But this is my video for today. It's 11/19/25, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on 11/20/25. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for hanging out.